Wow, it's been a long time. You miss me? Yeah, that's totally cheesy. I know if my girls are watching this, they'd be like, Mom, you're so annoying. You're so weird. But yes, I am weird and goofy all by myself, and I'm just kind of entertaining myself with my own thoughts. So I just thought I'd be the same way with you. So today I was thinking a lot. Well, actually, it wasn't just today. It was like last week or so. I've been thinking about cost versus value. Okay, now it's not always a versus like cost or value, but it's a discussion on cost and value when it comes to real estate. And of course, that applies to anything that has cost or value. Okay, but because I'm a realtor, that's my lipstick, okay? Because I'm a realtor, a smudgy lipstick, I think about real estate, right? So oftentimes, and I've been showing a lot of property to some people that are new to town, and I don't mind showing a lot of real estate because I figure the more I show them, the more comfortable and they feel with when they make a decision, and they're not hesitant, and they've been informed, and they don't doubt me, and they don't doubt themselves, and they understand cost and value, and they understand their needs and versus their wants and all that jazz. So today, getting back on track, cost versus value. So you can have something cost, like let's say we're looking at a property, like in my case, we're looking at a property and the house might cost $275. Okay, it's a 4.3, costs $275. It has a decent yard. Okay, costs $275. Might be 2,200 square feet, whatever. Okay, but then we have a house that's worth, like, and this is something we went through today. There's a house that was, let's say, $319, and it was 2,300 square feet. Oh no, it was actually smaller. So let's say it was 2,000 square feet. It's smaller. It's more expensive. It had a great layout. It had a lot of beautiful finish work and fixtures and covered patio with a built-in grill and just the more higher end finish work. I mean, it was just obvious, you know, a circular driveway, and wow. That thing cost more, and it was certainly valuable. Okay, it had the value that the cost to purchase it had, you know, was requesting. But in this situation, oh, my puppy. Oh, go baby, go. She likes the rain. She's so cute. I was like, something sliding by me. I was like, whoa. Anyway, in this case, something that's less costly could possibly be more valuable to us. Okay, so we might have a smaller home. Oh, that's my dog. A smaller home, or maybe a slightly bigger home at a cheaper price. And granted, it's cheaper, but it's more valuable to, let's say, a family with 3 kids, right, that needs the extra living space. It may not be fancy. It might be the standard, you know, level 1 granite and the standard, you know, brown cabinets and excuse me a moment, my 4-legged children are acting up. Zoe, sorry, see, like, welcome to my life. And I'm gonna put her inside. Go on. Sorry. Hold that door shut. But there's a greater value to the people buying it if they have 4 kids and they need a bigger yard. It costs less, but it's more valuable to them. Okay, so my dog knows how to open the door. Sometimes you're going to buy a home that might be more expensive and smaller, but it's more valuable to you because it's higher end, right? So you'd rather spend the money on something a little smaller to have better quality and versus size and affordability and functionality, right? I mean, the bigger one's still functional, but meaning there are some people that say it's more valuable to me to spend more money on the higher end granite and the higher end flooring and the higher end this and that. So it's not a monetary thing necessarily. Sometimes the cheaper thing is more costly in the sense that you might get that cheaper house, but you can tell it's not well put together and it's not going to be valuable because it's going to deteriorate pretty quickly. So to be able to look for those things in the houses, like how's the finish work, Was this put together pretty quick and sloppy? You know, when you look along the stucco line or the caulking, is it already cracking? Is it, I mean, there's just so much you can kind of get that gut feeling like, this is kind of thrown together, or this was cleaned up real quick just to sell, but it really wasn't maintained. It's not, that could be increase your cost and decrease your value and not have any plus plus. Okay. So in light of that too, cost versus value, when selling a home, and this is like a double feature today, I'm thinking about this topic because of my buyers that I'm working with, that I always work with, and also because I'm selling a home that I know I have priced right, that I know I've sold for $5,000 less than I coulda, shoulda, because it was a cash buyer. But now the cash buyer is saying, oh, well, you know, it needs grading and some $2,000 landscape allowance, and the HVAC in the attic, oh, it's probably going to die on me. And I'm like, huh? And I was like, really? I said, so, oh, and there's foundation issues because of the grading. And I said, I called the foundation guy. Oh, no, no, as a matter of fact, I showed the buyer where the foundation was fine. I walked her around the foundation and showed her this foundation's fine. So, and then, oh, the roof has major issues. Well, some of the lip shingles around the lip were lifting a little, $200. Okay. So I'm like, oh, well, I thought you said I had these major issues. And so basically my sellers were very frustrated, and I am too, because we know we're selling for easily $5,000 less than what we should have just to have an easy cash deal. Right. And so when they start nitpicking like this, you either have it as is, right, with a $200 roof repair, and oh, and by the way, the HVAC in the attic, the coils are clean, it has a rusty pan, $175. Okay, so knowing the value of the property is very important, whether you're listing a home or buying a home or selling a home, you're a homeowner, an agent. My hair's getting all flat out here in the rain. Because when we have these games being played with us as a seller, a home seller, or a seller's agent, or even buyers, you know, where the sellers are playing games with us, if you know the value, if you know the market, if you know the true cost and the value of that property, like my clients are like, I'd rather rent it than give them a penny, because I've already given them $5,000. They can afford $400 to $1,000 of whatever they want. If they want us to do it, then they can pay us another $1,000. Okay, so that's where we understand the value of the property we're selling, and we're not insecure about what we're offering. So with that being said, cost doesn't always equate value, and vice versa. Whether you're a buyer or seller, whatever, understand what's valuable to you. It might cost less, it might cost more, but understand it so that you make a good decision for you and your family. Okay, so there you go. Gosh, I haven't done one of these for so long, I kind of miss it. Have a great day.